Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to episode 21 of Code Geass, stage 21, the School Festival Declaration.
Sounds like a fillery episode, like we're going to get like the school festival. Those are always fun arcs. I mean,
there's someone making a declaration at that festival.
Ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying. You understand. Maybe it's like a Spirit Week type thing.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I feel like after that battle, they're going to have to significantly regroup. So just now that I feel like a lot of information was revealed, that now it's time to retreat and game plan. Like the battle is over and now everyone knows more about what was happening.
Yeah, we're going to have to see. But if you're excited for this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And check out the Patreon link in the description below to see these episodes of Code Geass, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, and Gravity Falls early and their extended full-length forms. All right, are we excited for episode 21 of Code Geass?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Situations evolve. Our desires have no bearing on that.
Yeah, it seemed to be him activating that.
Yeah.
Unaffected by our struggles.
Like, who is that?
Very suspicious smile.
For he possesses true self-determination. He can change destiny itself by applying the absolute power to compel anyone to obey him. The power of Geass.
All right, episode 21.
Yes, it is true that the invasion by the Chinese Federation and the terrorism of the Black Knights have disrupted our society. But that is a completely separate issue. The fact remains that you've both been absent from class far too often. I don't care how good your grades are or that you're Princess Euphemia's knight.
She's still going strong.
She may carry on all night.
How long have they been in there?
I'm telling you, Zero's our savior. Even 11s can move up in the world. Just look at Suzaku Kururugi.
If it hadn't been for Zero,
It's changing their minds.
would have conquered Kyushu.
That isn't what it said on the news.
Yep.
Because the Britannians control the media.
I don't care.
Oh, sowing the
They're
seeds of
waking
doubt.
up.
Kururugi wants.
So opinions in the ghettos.
Yes, literally.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll all be shocked when they find out Zero's goal is to start an independent nation.
I agree with Zero.
So that's his true plan.
Well, isn't it true? If we stick with him, we might catch a huge lucky break. Maybe I'll even get my dream of being a bureaucrat.
A bureaucrat? Seriously?
That's the
Hey,
dream.
even I had a dream
Yeah.
once. If I hadn't thrown in with the Black Knights, I'd probably be hooked on Refrain by now.
Refrain might bring back her memory, so I could find out.
Oh.
But what would I do if I knew?
And also, if you bring her back, she might be
We wanted to ask for instructions, but we haven't been able
upset.
to reach Zero.
Then I'll just go ahead as planned.
I'm telling you, don't. It's a trap.
But we need inside sources. They also said there's someone there who wants to join us.
School festival.
Perfect.
The Ashford Academy School
That looks fun.
which is the most open event in the Tokyo settlement, is about to start! It will begin at the sound of this voice!
Are you sure it's alright to do this, Millie?
Very sure.
Okay.
At the sound of this fart? Wait,
This
I'm sorry.
voice.
I'm sorry, I misheard it and she was just standing. I was like, what is happening? I was like,
I totally see.
she's like, are you okay to do this? She's like, it's fine. Oh
I was
God.
gonna say she didn't need to be standing like that.
This voice!
Are you
It's
sure
like,
it's alright to do this, Millie?
Very sure.
I was like, what?
Oh,
She just said, yo. That was funny.
that is really funny.
Oh, it's really noisy today.
See the shocking expose.
Oh, somebody's dressed up as the cat.
All right.
Oh, somebody's dressed up as the White Knight.
So even Sawasaki and the others turned out to be useful. We've covered all the tasks at hand.
We gathered all the sector data on the emergency countermeasures that they left behind.
Oh.
We've identified the solar panels used in each settlement as well as the energy storage sites.
And Toto?
He's drawing up a list of occupation targets, broadcasting stations and such. I need you to check them,
Okay.
including the dummy plans.
So they're planning an invasion on Tokyo.
I understand. I'll confirm tomorrow.
Oh,
and I know we're late in reporting this to you, but regarding the operation of the Zero Squad, Ogie has...
There's huge trouble!
I'll have to contact you later.
Trouble?
What are you doing moving off like
Okay.
that? You're the festival chairman!
But everything is running fine. There's no problem. Besides, you're taking charge of that part, right? It was 2 meters wide up through last year. Then suddenly you declared we had to have a 12-meter pizza.
Isn't it great? It's
What, a 12-meter pizza?
the world!
Just the oven and the ingredients.
Why do we
are
need to
costing
do
up.
that?
And now there's
I
a
want
TV
one.
crew running around campus.
But we have to document making the pizza. You can run things from the control booth, okay? President's orders.
All right, stop right there.
True! We're all set on this end.
Wow, you're in a
Oh my
mood.
god.
Something good happened?
Yeah, you could say that.
I met Euphemia.
But in 11
Had a
She said I was
fireside
cute.
chat. Yeah.
It's all right.
You know what? That probably cured her entire hatred of herself.
Okay, because that's the thing, right? Like, if it's an illogical,
If it's an illogical
like, if it's an
problem, yeah.
illogical thing, another illogical thing would fix it.
Yeah.
Logic isn't required to fix something illogical.
From the
Yeah.
girl walking around alone would be.
It's all right.
If you're afraid that some Britannians,
You needn't worry about me so much. I'm okay, really. Anyway, is this going to help you with your work?
Oh, pretty.
Yes. I can get
Wonder
her
if she's
to-
Kinda
gonna
matches
ever...
her vibe.
She's gonna get her memory back.
That's good.
Mm.
She seems a lot more at peace right now.
Yeah,
I
right.
get the chance
She's
to
like,
hand
keep
her
the
over to
memory.
cops or a hospital. If they connect me to the Black Knights, it would implicate everyone. Even so, I can't just kill her. I can't. Here we are.
Is something wrong?
No, I used to be a
Is he just gonna
school
ditch
teacher,
her
so I
here?
was feeling a little nostalgic.
Why did you stop teaching?
My best friend since
He was
we
a
were
school
little
teacher
kids.
here.
Well, he's since passed on. You could say that I'm living out his dream in his place. It's kind
Oh,
of a
was
heavy
that
thing for me to
Colin's
carry
brother?
around.
Let's go in.
No, I can't go into a Britannian school. I'm an 11.
That doesn't matter. The campus is open today. Come on.
Yeah, in you go, you two.
Hey, I found them first.
Maybe Suzaku's helping their
Okay.
perception.
Mm-hmm.
Holy speed.
That's a relief.
Fast onion
I
cut.
thought you were never going to come back to school.
It's on purpose? Why didn't you tell anyone about who I really am?
You're Colin Stotfeld right now, aren't you? Not Colin Kozuki, right?
Are you trying to draw me in by acting friendly?
On the battlefield,
What's
I
your
would show
game
you
here?
Mercy, but I want to try to persuade you here. I know
What?
this is against the rules.
That doesn't make any fucking
I'd rather
sense,
try to change
dude.
your mind here than defeat you in combat later.
I mean, I guess it makes sense for his logic,
Different about you.
Okay.
which is illogical.
Suzaku, the truck's here. The cheese.
The cheese!
I'm sorry. The cheese.
Do you know what that is the same energy of? Soda!
Soda.
The cheese!
The cheese. Also, you know voice actors have to practice their sound.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
About you.
I don't want to think about that though. Why would you ever put that idea in my head?
You came back.
Yeah. I'm not as sick now, so...
I can't do it.
What we were
I
talking
can't do
about
it.
has nothing to do with school, okay?
Yeah, I get it.
Colin, if you don't mind, could you go and check in with your class? They seem to be a bit short-handed.
Sure, I don't mind.
I do mind.
No, this thing actually scares them. I'm gonna get Lelouch for this. You should have told
Just
me
a big
I had to
square.
horror house.
Terrifying.
The only person I let order me around is Zero.
Okay, well if you're appearing out of the ground, then that is scary.
Why they make this whole thing mechanical? They've got this dumb screen.
Ooh.
It's sweltering inside of here. Come on, move your ass. Hurry! Move your ass! Ogie?
Oh
No.
He's gonna see them.
Fortunately, yes.
School festivals are
Wait, what did you say?
You're back safe.
Fortunately, yes.
This is the weirdest.
Great.
They're
coincidence.
such fun. I feel so
Are these hitting their heads?
It's like whack-a-mole, but real people.
What?
Keeps whacking. Doesn't he look like
Is it
Lloyd?
Dom Dom Hammer?
Dom. What?
The one she keeps whacking. Doesn't he look like Lloyd?
No great wonder. Working on
Oh.
must really drive her out of her mind.
Right.
Hitting the lookalike of the scientist.
Yeah, sure.
Definitely don't have time to be doing this. Oh, the drama club? I've spoken to the film club about it. How can I prepare my coup d'etat?
Oh.
When you have to run a
Casual.
school festival while you're doing your coup d'etat.
Peaceful the world
So inconvenient.
Aren't you Suzaku's friend? Hey, you.
Interesting.
Where am I supposed to go to eat the biggest pizza in the world?
Good work getting them here from Area 18 in one night. Your forces are impressive, Cornelia.
You flatter me. I'm honored that you deployed your regular troops to fill in for them, Schneisel.
It was the least I could do.
The Glaston Knights who were standing by in the homeland have
Also
It's
the
kind of like
same-
weird Geass symbols.
It's the Geass symbol.
Yeah.
What is happening?
But they're
Glaston Knights
different-ish.
Yeah. The Glaston Knights.
The Glaston Knights who were standing by in the homeland have joined us here, and that means we even have Satvav for the Gloucesters.
I understand, and I'm going to play this card in my negotiations with the Chinese Federation. What a great honor. Being asked for assistance by Princess Cornelia, who is unmatched on the battlefield.
Please don't tease me about this.
But I'm sincere. On the field of combat, you shine more beautifully.
Why does she think that's teasing?
Huh. I think it's because this is one of the few people that outranks her, so it means a lot that somebody above her is saying something.
Okay. So I was like, does everyone in this show fucking hate themselves? Like,
Low-key.
real.
Please stop saying that. You know I'm only... Now where could Yuffie have disappeared to? I told her I was coming to see you off.
I had a long talk with Yuffie last night. Ah, and about the other matter, Bartley's project?
Oh yes, I really don't mind. But will he actually be of any use to us?
Whoa. What is happening?
I'm asking about the
What?
Was he hanging out in honey?
Who is that? And why are they handsome? Who is this? Who is this really well-animated, handsome person?
Very angular face.
Will he actually be of any use to us?
Yeah, who the fuck is this?
Who is that?
Flynn Rider.
pizza in the world.
I'll bring you some. Now wait in your room.
C2 is focused.
Hey, she loves pizza.
And it's the biggest pizza in the world.
What if they see you?
I'll wear a disguise. I don't like cold pizza.
Right now, I have a school festival and a coup d'etat to run.
In that order.
He needs to be so much more casual with the coup d'etat.
Yeah.
Definitely not an 11. What's your name?
Whoa.
They're so casual with the slurs.
No.
Colin, authorized personnel only. Could you get them out of here now?
Interesting.
Ogie?
Worlds are colliding.
Yikes.
I'm really sorry, but there's something I want.
Ooh, you know what's interesting?
What?
So for Colin, she hears Lelouch talk so much that when he talks, she's like, doesn't think Zero. Because like she knows.
Right.
I wonder if Ogie's like, this guy sounds exactly like Zero.
That's, yeah.
It would be more recognizable.
Authorized personnel only. Could you get them out of here now? Ogie?
Especially when he's giving a command.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, but there's something I want to talk to Suzaku.
Gosh,
Very
everybody's
cool
here.
getup.
Yuffie, I think this is a wonderful idea you've come up with.
Really?
You should follow the path you believe in with all your heart. I'll discuss it with Cornelia so that she understands.
Suzaku, my brother approved my idea. Now we can... I'm so sorry. Are you all right? I'm fine. Are you okay?
Oh my god.
Nonali?
How is this
She
happening?
knows her.
That voice, is it you?
Because they're siblings. Oh my god. And she's supposed to be dead. Wow. Worlds are colliding this
Oh, boy.
episode. I thought it was going to be a filler.
At the school fair.
He's seen Ogie now.
This is bad. If they see me here with C2, then...
Oh, and then they'll put it together.
Oh, no, no, no,
with
no,
C2.
no, no, no.
And she's thinking she's
Oh,
going to have
this
to take
is
out
bad.
Lelouch even though he's literally her commander. This is... And she's just walking in.
Perfect.
Maybe they're over on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Can this get any more...
And that's the person that shot her. She shot her and doesn't remember. Is this going to trigger her memory seeing the person that she shot and she's in the presence of Zero? What is about to happen? Everybody's
Jesus
here.
Christ.
Dangerous to use it on Ogie and whoever that is with him. I already used it on everyone else here.
Well, it's your own
That's
fault,
true.
then. You shouldn't use it so freely.
Your comments are not helping.
Literally.
That Lelouch? Are you here? There's something important I want to ask.
Oh, no.
Are you Zero?
I have a question.
Wait.
I'm going to create a diversion. Use it to get away.
What are you talking about? You're never around in the first place.
What is she going to do? Is she going to kiss him or something? Or no?
Who actually pushed that?
She did.
Okay.
She cut it and pushed him. Okay,
Fireworks
so
that clouds.
no collision here, but that was nearly terrible.
I'm just glad you're okay. But where did all the smoke come from?
It must be for detecting gas leaks. Looks like the main valve was knocked loose.
Never mind that. Can someone help me, please? I'm in a little pain here.
What's the matter?
My ankle. It's a very familiar feeling.
Sorry you got caught in that weirdness back there. I think it's better you move out of Area 11 now. Whoever shot you wouldn't come after you. You should be safe.
You know, Ogie, I wonder if the person I used to be was as happy as I am now.
No.
So,
Probably not.
can you tell me what you were going to say when we were back there at the school? You started with she's my what?
Well,
Oh?
you see,
What are we?
I gotta say, all the nature sounds made me think Declaration of Love.
Becoming an 11.
Okay.
Will you keep our secret? I mean,
Change in
about Lelouch
perspective.
and I being here?
But if you just stay here like this,
All I want is to be with my brother. That's all that matters. Do you remember that time when you and I got into a great big argument? On which of us was going to marry Lelouch when we grew up?
yes, I do. We put Lelouch on the spot by making him decide right then and there.
So, how about now? Do you still love him? Even to this day?
All right.
That's a complicated question.
Yeah.
Cake time.
The making of the world's largest pizza. Please note that this contraption at my feet is an oven specially built for this occasion. A fabulous waste of money.
Yes, I understand, Shirley. I promise I'll make time for you. Right now, just send Group B to the stage to help.
She's gonna be like, I figured out your zero, by the way.
If I
Yeah.
make a mistake here, no one's life is on the line.
Why would you say that?
Huh. He's gonna fall and die.
Literally, someone's gonna die now.
I've recently learned how to bring together a group.
Chinese Federation attacked just the other day. They look at everyone.
That's why we need this. Festivals are necessary for everyone all the time. You still need to learn a bit more.
Okay, lesson learned.
Lelouch!
Nonnally, how's the pizza?
Hang on, folks. Ribble Cardamon, your host.
Sorry, I need
Oh.
a second. Call me if something happens.
And she knows, so.
Uh-huh.
Looks like the ingredients are all prepared. Now, introducing our special dough tosser, the expert.
If it's gonna be C2, no, okay, thank God.
Yes, it's a bit of an antique. However, at the controls is the student council's special member and Princess Euphemia's personal knight, Suzaku.
He's gonna make the
He's
pizza.
making the pizza.
All right. Does he have a culinary background?
Yes, there are lots of 11s who came here today. So they came to see him?
Interesting that they're allowed to do that, and like
Help for many 11s.
Right?
the racism hasn't gotten in the way.
Yeah.
Enemy to third generation.
They like
The
Suzaku.
type used by Lady Mari on the Flash, isn't that correct?
It's just a fundamental frame, a big puppet for events like this.
An unorthodox design dropped for the next generation of nightmares due to Lady Marianne's death.
I'm guessing that's the real reason you want to marry me.
So now you get it. He has no
Interesting.
attraction whatsoever to the opposite sex.
Well,
Oh.
I get the general idea
Okay.
anyway.
What? They didn't.
Outed him so fast
Goodness
and moved on very quickly.
gracious.
Okay.
Last year, it was my turn to do it. But I can't compare to a real pro.
This is a day of sweet surprises. To think you and Nonnally were so close all this time, and that you and Suzaku are friends as well.
What is that guy doing? This is no time to be hitting on some flirty girl.
I never want to see people unhappy ever again.
Some flirty girl princess.
The princess.
I found a solution for everything.
Lelouch!
She found a solution.
Lelouch.
Heh.
Is that Princess Euphemia?
Oh no!
Fuck.
And she's hanging out with Lelouch.
No.
Oh, that's weird. That's weird. That's weird.
Lelouch, take Nonnally away!
Sorry to leave you alone at a time like this.
That's right. The sub-viceroy is near the main entrance.
I copy. I'll send in the backup team.
Geass?
Get a link to
Wait.
the studio, quick. All
Why
right,
was she
Euphemia's here.
What-
No way. Why?
Why was she Geass? Wait. They can't just.
Sorry to leave you alone
She's
at a
got.
time
She's
like
got to
this.
do something later.
The sub-viceroy is near the main entrance.
I copy.
Hmm.
I'll send in the backup team. Camera, get a link to
C2 is in the background. Did you see that?
Uh huh.
Did you see her in the top left?
Yeah.
Send in the backup team. Camera, get a link to the
Is that the one that's been making the mark every day? See how long you can Geass somebody?
Everyone stop! Don't run! Please don't panic!
God.
My pizza! She's
no.
the pizza.
Devastated.
Pizza.
Guess we should have left this to the pros. What do you think?
I'm afraid I'm just gonna have to give up on this one. And some other things.
And some other things. Oh my god.
Once! Do you realize who this is?
Thanks for your help. We'll take over from here. Stand back,
HITV, a comment. Just one word, please. Princess Euphemia, it's me, Nina. I'll get you out of here.
I don't think you're gonna do that.
I don't know about that one.
Please excuse me. No, don't.
You don't say. Already, if you've escaped on your own, I'd say that's excellent, Deputy Commander. We'll stay right here. Looks like we wasted the equipment space inside the news van. There's no need for the captain of the Zero Squad to escape now either. I'd like you to continue to stay undercover here in the settlement. I'll introduce you to Zero later on.
I understand.
Am I supposed to know who this is?
That is Lelouch and Nunnally's person. And he works for her. For him. Wait. Hold on.
Looks like we wasted the equipment space inside the news van. There's no need for the captain of the Zero Squad to escape now either. I'd like you to continue to stay undercover here in the settlement.
What?
I'll introduce you to Zero later on.
She's been undercover?
So she has been working for them undercover for him because maybe he wanted Lelouch to be alive to like help be like a royal claim or something, but he's having her stay undercover, but he doesn't know Lelouch is Zero, neither does she, but maybe that's going to be the way that they figure it out somehow.
Yeah.
Very odd change of events, huh? I don't know if I'm reading that right, but it seems to be.
All right.
Euphemia, you're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine. Thank you, Suzaku.
Are you okay?
That was convenient.
Yes. Lelouch, guess what? Yuffie said that she and Suzaku are becoming very close now. They make a nice couple. Don't you agree?
Nunnally,
I agree with that.
Yeah. Why is he freaking out about that?
Huh.
Thank heavens. They're all right. Princess Euphemia down here. Can I get a statement, please?
Could you please network this broadcast nationwide? Huh? You mean go live now?
Yuffie?
I have a
Whoa.
very important announcement.
She figured out a way. What was
Okay.
her way that she figured out?
What's she doing now?
Oh no.
And we go to our special live
Making a live announcement.
Oh boy.
I, Euphemia Lee Britannia, hereby declare the formation of the specially administrated zone of Japan in the area surrounding Mount Fuji.
What?
Whoa.
What?
They're recognizing Japan?
Damn it.
What?
I never thought of this scheme. Even
Wait, whoa.
She can't.
Britannia, hereby declare the formation of the specially administrated zone of Japan in the area
Japan.
surrounding Mount Fuji.
What? Britannia has...
Can she do that?
Oh my god.
Damn it. I never thought of this scheme. Even though it's only in a limited area.
Within the specially administrated zone of Japan, 11s will be permitted to call themselves Japanese.
Whoa.
Restrictions against 11s and special rights for Britannians will no longer exist within this zone. It
Okay.
will be a place where 11s and Britannians live side by side as equals.
Whoa.
Do you hear me, Zero? I
What?
don't care about your past nor who you are underneath
Okay.
that mask. I beg you, join
It's
us
just
in
an
creating
aside to him.
special zone of freedom.
I mean, he did want to take over, but
What is she doing?
wait, she's reaching out to Zero.
Yikes.
Whoa.
Future within Britannia, a place for
She's taking Zero's side. Oh my god. That's massive.
That's pretty obvious. She's in love with an 11.
I'm finished.
Oh
I
god.
know the Black Knights will break apart over this. The reason we exist has vanished.
Oh wow.
Think you can just take it all away from me like this? Even if it is a place where we can be ourselves, you know nothing. You understand nothing.
What does he really want then?
Yeah.
Face. And you.
Lelouch. Now it can be like
That sounded angry.
She gets to just be public about it? Yeah.
Dead and gone.
He looks furious.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Whoa. What was that?
He didn't start to Geass her, but
Something's happening.
no, there. Maybe he is.
Something
'cause
is
his-
happening.
It didn't look like the red symbol though. I interpreted that as just like so much anger and rage and frustration.
I think that's exactly what it is. First of all, great episode of
Oh
Code
my God,
Geass.
yeah.
Second of all, I think that's exactly what's happening. but I think that it's going to cause his Geass to go out of control or something.
Interesting.
Like, I think this is like a rage state thing. I don't know. That there was something on that eye.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll have to see. Maybe he's just really pissed off that her plan went that way. That's about it for this episode. Any thoughts before we jump into our discussion? She declared it a Japan. She called it Japan.
Yeah. Her sister's going to lose her mind.
Yeah. We saw the beginning of it.
Yeah. But that's...
Oh my God.
Wow.
And now they have to march against Euphemia in order to stop it.
Well, and the interesting thing about this, and this actually reminds me of something else, in order for the Britannian government to like walk this back, they have to publicly name themselves as the asshole.
We're going to see how they respond and how Lelouch responds to his plans falling through. But if you're excited for this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And check out the Patreon linked in the description below to see these episodes of Code Geass, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, and Gravity Falls early and their extended full-length forms. We have a lot to discuss. Before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Question 1. Kingpin asks, what do you think of Yuffie's idea and Lelouch's reaction at the end?
Okay, so interesting. I wanted to talk about that reaction. I wanted to react to that reaction on our reaction video. But the idea that having a Britannian royal speak out in solidarity and support would be anything but good news says so much about him.
Yeah.
Because it shows that the intended result is not just equality. The intended result is for it to go the way he wants it to.
And one
which
thing
is
to
equality,
point out is
which
it's
is
not
different.
total freedom. This would just be like a specific zone where they're allowed to kind of say they're Japanese. Like
Yeah.
it's a bit of performative activism,
okay.
but like
Well,
maybe it's not the whole complete revolution he wants.
Yes.
You know?
And I understand, I completely see where you're coming from. And I think if his concern had been like, if his frustration had been like, this is such a slap in the face, like you're gonna, shut us down for all these years and now, give us this like fake, support or freedom. But the anger was, I already thought about this and it's not my way.
He said, I already thought of it and it is a fool's game. Like it's not a good idea.
Okay. Maybe I changed my mind.
Like, I think what he was saying there is, oh my God, I thought of this as a solution, but what it really does is it just demotivates the Black Knights and then they won't fight. And then the Britannian royals are still in power and I can't take them down like I want to.
Oh, interesting. I interpreted that very differently.
That's how
I think you're
seeing
right, though. No, I think you're absolutely correct.
And I also think that this means Euphemia is no longer on his good list.
No, but I feel like Euphemia would want to work with him now. Like, she'd be more likely to want to work with him now than before.
She did say, she specifically said, Zero, I want to work with you.
Yeah.
But the issue is, the Black Knights are going to fall apart without the motivation, is what he thinks.
Yeah. But I wonder if that's maybe just like a very singularly focused, like him specific thing. Like that's the thing that's been driving him, so he assumes that it's what's driving everyone. But if like the mission just kind of shifts a little bit.
If it shifts from having a force to not having one and only having Lelouch and Euphemia, I think that's pretty drastic difference.
Did they say that it would?
He said, I think that the Black Knights
though?
are going to fall apart without the motivation.
Right, and I'm saying that maybe if the motivation is slightly different, then they won't fall apart.
So, okay, you're saying the Black Knights won't fall apart.
Yes.
Gotcha. I think that it could be right that the Black Knights wouldn't fall apart, and this does show that it's like, this feels like a moment where he's just very upset that his true vision of what it's going to be isn't happening, even if the other vision is also good. Like, he just has to have it that way.
Exactly. It's way more about it being the way that he planned it rather than just like a good situation.
I think it's more about it getting to the point that it gets for him, not stopping like way short of it.
Okay.
And he thinks that this will be like a stopover, meaningless, like everybody who's in charge is still in charge, and great, you get to call yourself Japanese now, you're still occupied.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we'll see. Let's go to our second question. Question 2. Sammy501 asks, Lelouch learned young to detach himself from the death and war. This episode we see him lead without that weight. Instead of bravado and maniac laughter, he is genuinely happy and relaxed, having fun with his friends. How would his future be had his life not been a trauma fest?
I mean, he just seemed so, like, normal.
And effective at his job. It was all going so great.
No, he's doing awesome. Which I feel like is a cool way to depict that, because a lot of times trauma or going through something shitty can be co-opted into like, yeah, you know, my childhood was terrible, but, you know, it made me a really good fighter. And like it made me, you know, it made me tough. And, you know, okay, sure, whatever. But the idea that you wouldn't have those good qualities had something terrible not happen to you, and the only reason you do have good qualities, and the only reason you do have those good qualities is because someone did something bad to you, that's just categorically false. So the idea that seeing him without all of that, just like angst and difficulty, he was still just as good at his job, if not better, and also a happy individual.
Yep. I am interested to see if he ever wins, if he's going to revert to that form, or if he's just going to be stuck in this like ruler form, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to see, but seeing that other side of him was definitely interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our final question. Final question. Brian McClure asks, will Zero try and stop Yuffie's efforts to bring peace? If so, how? He has not Geassed Euphemia yet.
Right.
That's my thought.
Yeah, potentially Geassing now that she's kind of started, like she's taken the first step towards like switching her allegiance. Now it would be a lot more believable if Zero were to Geass her to just like completely agree with everything he said and just like fully support him. If he had done that before this last, like, you know, 5 minutes of this episode, I think people would be really, really shocked by it. Now, I think they're still going to be shocked by it, but because there's like an in-between step, I think it's going to be I think it theoretically would be perceived as less strange and more believable. Had Euphemia not made that declaration, so that didn't happen. No one publicly knows her opinion. And then Zero Geasses her to fully support his end result goal.
And what would that look like, her saying wise? Like, say what?
I think that we should fully liberate Japan. We should remove our occupation. We should... everything that Zero wants.
Okay, so you're thinking that maybe he'll get her to go a step further and say something to be like, actually, instead of it just being his own, we should completely liberate them. And that'll be less weird because she's already done the first half.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was trying to clarify.
Okay.
Yeah, I think potentially it may go another direction of, because if she says that, I think that that triggers almost war, and I wonder if, not even that, it could mean like even more so that they don't, like the Black Knights will dissipate. I think if anything, he's going to Geass her and get her to be like, actually, fuck the 11th. I think that he's going to try to get her to say something terrible.
Oh,
or
like walk
something.
it back in a really fucked up way.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how. Because I know that she's looking their direction because she's vaguely talking about Zero when she knows she's talking to him, and she's been checking in. So her her eye line is that direction, so it's Geassable. I wonder what's going to happen, though.
Yeah.
Definitely a turning point for the cause either way, but that's where we are left for episode 21 of Code Geass. Are we excited for episode 22?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.